Thank you very much.
Johnny, Christmas is coming. It's going to be bloody great. Yeah, Christmas. Yeah, it's supposed to be a joyful bloody occasion, Johnny. But there are some things about Christmas that are a little bit bloody strange. Explain yourself. Yeah, strange. I mean, we go right back to the first bloody event, Johnny. That baby Jesus, he came into this world in some bloody suspicious circumstances.
Welcome back to Myth Vision Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to have a blast about the nativity story, the Christmas story. Did it really happen?
Every Christmas season, we hear the stories. The Virgin Mary conceives through the Holy Spirit.
Yeah, I don't know whether poor old Joseph knew what the hell was going on at all. And there's also the other bloody issue, Johnny, that when he arrived on the scene in this bloody manger or in his stable or whatever, the whole bloody sky out there in the paddocks was lit up with angels and bloody Christ knows what. And how the angels were singing and all that sort of stuff. And that seems to have come and gone without much bloody explanation. Well, yeah, it seemed a big bloody deal with. Well, did anyone else see all these bloody things happening in the sky, or just a bunch of dumb shepherds? So I don't know whether that can be verified. But Johnny, are you saying that all these bloody great stories about the birth of Jesus, they may be incorrect? Well, what about the three wise men, smarty pants? The myrrh, frankincense, and the other thing. The three wise men, Johnny. Who would bloody know? Are they that bloody wise? What about the star up there? Are you saying they didn't see a bloody star? They say they found a star in the east and they followed it. I mean, how do you follow a bloody star?
He's visited by shepherds who are instructed by an angel, and wise men from the east who follow a star.
And did they arrive just at the right bloody time after a month's bloody camel drive? To get there just as the shepherds were bloody coming in too? I mean, I don't know about all that. It's bloody shady. And did the shepherds say, well, it's been a bloody, a great experience, but we got to go back out and live in the fucking, in the bloody wilderness with these sheep? Yeah, there is a lot of blood. And then, Johnny, you got this big bloody mystery that's just occurred to me after 60 years or so. What the hell was Jesus doing between this fucking great big event with angels and everything when he was born? What the hell did he do for the next 30 years? Did everyone just forget him? Well, yeah, what did he get up to in those years? Or wasn't he supposed to be a bloody carpenter or something? Surely that's a bloody fulfilling career back then. Yeah, did people get around in the village and say, that's Jesus over there, he had that fucking big entrance. Oh, he's been a disappointment since, but by Jesus, when he arrived, he had all these bloody angels and stuff. I mean, can you imagine today if that happened to some kid? He'd be bloody. He wouldn't just fade into obscurity, surely.
It is one of the world's great mysteries, a biblical conundrum that has baffled scholars for years. Between the ages of 12 and 30, the life of Jesus Christ is unaccounted for. There is no written record. There are no tales told.
Nature abhors a vacuum, and so do many religious folks. And that's why many people have talked about these missing years.
Now there's stories about Jesus in those years going to bloody Tibet and China and all that fucking stuff.
Times, attempts have been made to fill in the missing years. Wild stories of Jesus traveling to India to study with Eastern mystics.
And even one theory that he went to North America.
Even Jesus appearing in North America.
I mean, that seems a bit far-fetched to me, although no more far-fetched than his earlier bloody birth.
The fact that we don't know the actual date of Jesus' birth shouldn't come as a surprise to many people.
Hey, Johnny, are you saying that the 25th of December may not be Jesus' birthday at all? Is that what you're bloody insinuating? Yeah, well, anyway, the Catholic Church just come up with that bloody date, somehow, because it tied in with some bloody heathen bloody celebration. Well, I suppose that could be right. But time travel and Johnny up to more or less the present day, it seems we have two Christmases. Two Christmases? Yeah, It seems we've got the people out there that believe in the whole bloody religious thing and go to church on Christmas Eve and fuck about and do all that sort of stuff. And are quite bloody religious about the whole experience. Then you got the commercial side of it, Johnny, that seems to bloody just wait all year for Christmas so we can make a whole lot of bloody money.
On the floor, I just want to give you a few tips on how to be a good Santa Claus.
Go right ahead.
Well, here's a list of toys that we have to push, things that we're overstocked on. Now, you'll find that a great many children will be undecided as to what they want for Christmas. When that happens, you immediately suggest one of these items. You understand?
I certainly do.
So obviously it's a prime time for indulgence. We're actively encouraged to spend. And apparently over half of us live beyond our means at this time of year, with 2/3 borrowing money, and it takes on average 7 months to pay off debts. That's right into the summer holidays. You're still paying for Christmas. So it's no surprise that almost half...
Well, you could combine the two, Johnny. Can't you believe in the bloody, in the Gospels and give good presents too?
bigger than last year, despite everything that everybody said to you. Why?
I think because after Christmas, obviously, the kids said to me, "Is the way we spend Christmas bad, Mum?" And I said, "Absolutely no way. In fact, you're going to get a few more this year because I love you."
And that leads us to the bloody crux of the whole thing, Johnny, that Christmas, even though it's supposed to be this joyful occasion, to a lot of people is a fucking pain in the ass. Yeah, a pain in the ass. It's stressful, it's expensive, they've got to do this and they've got to do that, and everyone rushes around and it's... So, Johnny, are you saying that Christmas, the experience of Christmas may not be as joyful as we're led to believe? And then you got the relatives coming over, Johnny, and what bloody family doesn't have some black sheep or someone who said something wrong in 1978 and fucking it's never been forgiven, or such and such has said this or that over the years, and that, my mother has never bloody supported me, so why should I go to Christmas dinner and all that sort of shit? Well, I suppose there is a certain amount of expectation. Yeah, then with young families, you got the bloody Christmas dinner competition. Who are you going to go to Christmas dinner with this year? Because you went to her bloody parents last year, and my parents are wanting us to come for Christmas dinner this year. I think we've been watching too many movies, Johnny. Watching too many movies? Well, what's that got to do with the bloody... Yeah, too many movies. There seems to be this myth that we get from watching these great old Hollywood movies and maybe the Brady Bunch and Christ knows what, that Christmas is this bloody, is this joyful time and somehow great things happen and we can overcome all sorts of difficulties when in the bloody real world, some people are bloody lonely.
Of a white Christmas.
Well, I suppose we are. We have been brainwashed a little bit. And I think Christmas should just be for the kids.
I said, take it easy, baby, I worked all day and my feet feel just like lead.